coming to you today. We're down here in Rome, Georgia. Coach Harden and I are, but we're having a good time.
What's up?
All right. Even though we're in Rome, we are still going to be able to teach you
That's
because
right.
we're just phenomenal people and phenomenal teachers. So
in Rome, you do as the Romans do, right, Coach?
that's right,
That's
man.
right.
When in Rome. All right. Anyway, Friday we went over dividing complex numbers, and if you will recall from Friday, we have 3 steps to dividing these complex numbers. The first step is to write this as a fraction. So I'm going to do that right here. Step 1, I'm going to say 2 minus 9i over negative 4 plus 6i.
That's good stuff, Coach. Hey, by the way, De'Eric, are you here? De'Eric, are you here? Hopefully De'Eric's here, guys.
I don't know.
I don't know either,
I
Coach.
don't know. He's probably tardy.
I bet he's in the library, Coach.
He might be. You know, he really cares about his academics. It's
This
good
is
that we
true.
found him in the library
This is
instead
true.
of the bathroom. Anyway, all right. Step number 2 is we multiply by the conjugate. Now,
Conjugate? Coach, what is it, conjugate?
Conjugate. Yeah, I know, right? Dakota, you tell us what the conjugate is?
Dakota, can you tell us?
Wake up, Dakota. What's the conjugate?
Get the horse's head off, Dakota.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. I think you got it right. All right. It would be negative 4 minus 6i. That's the conjugate. Okay. Remember, it's the conjugate of the denominator. So the negative 4, it remains. We change the order of operations to its reverse, which is subtraction in this case. So we multiply the top and the bottom by the conjugate. Okay? Don't freak out, Rachel. We're not lost yet. It's okay. All right? Now it's just now all we've got is it's a simple fraction. All right? So what we're going to do now is simplify. I'm going to work this last step down here, okay? Okay, here I go. I'm going to work out the top first. Okay, so I got 2 times negative 4. That gives me negative 8. Okay, then I got 2 times negative 6i. Remember, I multiply the real parts of each number. Even though it's a complex number, I still multiply the real parts. So that gives me negative 12i.
Coach, is it okay if we do the box with these tops since we're multiplying? Can I use the box?
Sure, absolutely. If you want to come over here and you wanted to write your box out, you could. You could go 2 and negative 9i. You could go negative 4 and negative 6i. If that's how you want to do it, that's fine, okay?
Sweet.
I live outside the box, Coach, so you know what I'm saying.
I used to live in the box. That's before I got a job.
I know.
Yeah.
I haven't figured it out yet.
I used to live in the van down by the river.
That's
okay,
right.
but anyways, let's get back to this.
But not in Rome.
That's right, not in Rome.
All right,
Rome
good.
is kind of stinky, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you.
It's not a great place.
Anyways.
All right, so now I got negative 9i, and I've got negative 4. I'm going to multiply those together. Those give me positive 36i, okay? And then I've got my negative 9i times my negative 6i. That's going to give me a positive 54i squared, okay? Hope everybody got that. Negative 9 times negative 6 is positive 54. And then remember, if I've got 1, 2 i's, I got to make sure I square it, okay? I add those up, all right? That's my numerator. We'll go quickly on the denominator. Negative 4 times negative 4, it's 16. Negative 4 times negative 6i is positive 24i. Positive 6i times negative 4 is negative 24i. And then positive 6i times negative 6i is negative 36i squared. Now, here's a good point, okay? Remember, I've got my exponents of I chart, okay? I'm only going to go to 2 of them right now. I is equal to negative 1. I to the second power is equal to, I is equal to the square root of negative 1. I to the second power is equal to negative 1, okay? Now I'm ready to plug this chart in, okay? I'm going to do it down here. I'll do it on the top first. So I've got negative 8. I can go ahead and add negative 12i and 36.
Those are like terms, aren't they?
They are like terms. I can CLT this thing. CLT, combine like terms. I got negative 8 plus 24i. Okay? And then I've got this 54. I got a positive 54i squared. I'm going to substitute in a negative 1 for my I squared right here. Okay? So I'm going to go plus 54 times negative 1. Okay? That's going to end up giving me, hold on. Okay, that's going to end up giving me negative 8 plus 24i minus 54. Because remember, 54, you have to multiply it by negative 1. That's how I got this minus 54. Now, y'all check this out. Even from Rome, I can still work the magic. I'm going to scoot this guy over. So I got plenty of room.
That's sweet, Coach.
Isn't that pretty cool? I know. You taught me that trick.
It's sweet.
Here we go. So let's do the bottom now. Let's do the denominator. I got 16, and then the 24i's cancel out. Okay, positive 24i, negative 24i, those cancel out. So I've got negative 36 times negative 1. Well, self, what is negative 36 times negative 1? Well, that's equal to positive 36. So down here I will have 16 plus 36. Okay? All right, now, on the top, all right, I can combine like terms. I've got negative 8 plus negative 54. All right? That's going to be negative 66. No, it's not, Coach. Yeah, it is. Okay?
That's right.
Negative 66 plus 24i. Okay? On the bottom down here, did I say 60? Oh, I said 66. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. It's hard to see y'all from Rome, so
it is pretty hard, Coach.
Don't judge me too much, okay? It's negative 62, guys. Negative 62 plus 24i. Even we make mistakes. That's the first time it's happened, though.
It is the first time, Coach.
16 plus 36 is 52. Okay, now at this point, I got to say, okay, can negative 62 go into 52 evenly? Well, no, not really. Okay, they both are divisible by 2, though. So if I divide both of them by 2, if I go 62 divided by 2, okay, that's just 31. It'd be negative 31. I keep the 24i. Okay, and on the bottom I can get 26. Okay. Now, if you're like, hey, Coach, what do I do from here? Well, I'm going to move this guy over. Okay. And remember, I told you in class, I said, okay, if you, I don't want the whole thing. Let's click out of that. I just want this part down here. Nope, not going to do it. Okay. All right. Remember, I said in class, if you get to this step, it's okay. The first time we do these, that's an acceptable answer, okay? But let's look at how this thing divides up, all right? I'm going to do this over here, actually, so I'm kind of working opposite. This would be negative 31 over 26 plus 24i over 26.
Oh, Coach, there's two terms, so I can separate the two terms because both terms are divided by 26. I get it.
Oh.
So I've got real and imaginary.
You got your real part right here. You got your imaginary part right here.
Sweetness.
Okay, and I'm going to say on your own, you can tell me what 24 divided by 26 would equal. Okay, it's going to give you some fraction. Let's see here. It should be 12 over 13 is what I would be getting. Okay, so this will reduce to 12i divided by 13. Okay, so understand, in our final answer down here, we're going to get, final answer is going to be negative 31 over 26 plus 12i over 13.
There it is, Coach.
There it is right there, guys. Hope everybody saw that one. Okay.
If there are any questions?
If you have any questions, just go ahead and send us a text. We'll probably not get to them today, but nonetheless, guys, hope everybody's doing well. Please, please, please do your work, and know that even though we're not here with you today, we are trying to make the world a better place.
One Panther
at a time.
Have a good day, guys.